Hello family, I'm Graham Honeycutt, your host. House to Home is the story of all of us seeking to feel at home. At times, we all feel out of place, and our homes are supposed to be this place of respite. But for some in our community, it's a place of extra struggle and burden. Today on House to Home, we're gonna meet Zoey, who lives in this house with her parents and siblings. We're going to be looking at some modifications that need to be made to her house to make it more into a home. Her family is also bilingual, so you'll hear some parts in English and otras partes en español. So come on, let's go meet the family. Vamos a conocer esta familia. Vengan.
Well, her name means life, and Zoey's a miracle. Zoey is joy, she's patience, she's peace, she's love. Zoey es una niña, pues es mi hija. Y es una niña bonita, alegre, fuerte, cariñosa. Y estoy muy orgullosa de ella y de todo lo que hace y el esfuerzo que le da a la vida y a sus terapias y a sus estudios y a sus amistades, todo lo que hace. Es una luz. What's your life like, Zoey?
Happy. And I like meeting new people. I like being adventurous. I like being with my family. I like being with friends, and I like just like, that's my life, honestly.
She is very strong. Yeah, one of the strongest people I think I've ever met.
You want to see if I'm strong?
Yeah, you're super strong.
What?
What I love about Zoey is that she wakes up every morning excited about life. And there are times when she'll be affected by her challenges more than other days, whether it be because of fatigue or stress for the upcoming day. But she's always victorious, and with a quick reminder, she can turn it around and keep fighting and keep charging forward. Zoey has cerebral palsy, she has epilepsy. She's a fighter, and it's extremely challenging as the parent to draw the line between I want to keep her safe, but allowing her to be who she is and realize that I'm raising a young girl who's one day is going to be a woman and an adult in the community. Also, I've had to realize to accept help and to ask for help.
When we first moved here, she was still crawling and she wasn't able to walk yet. Just this idea that, you know, now she's walking, going upstairs, jumping, and I mean, it amazes me how far she's come. You know, years ago when we moved here, I had a dream that she was about 8 years old and walking down the stairs. You know, she's there and she needs those rails, but she's gonna do it and she's coming down the stairs. And I'm just glad to see that part of the dream come true.
Hi,
how are you?
Good, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so glad you're here. Let me show you around to what we're gonna do just to get you acquainted.
Today we're at Zoey's house. We're going to look at the challenges that Zoey faces in her daily life.
First, we're gonna start in the garage. This area is an area that has been an issue for us. The bus brings her in her wheelchair, and this is where she parks her wheelchair and then comes up these steps.
Okay.
So we use it every day, every morning, anytime we come and go.
Zoey right now kind of has to struggle between, you know, finding where her foot is going to go. And she has to climb a few steps, but we'll be adding a platform so Zoey has more space and stability. And there will be handrails on both sides.
Zoey's had a couple falls here, so this will make it so that she can prepare. I think this is just gonna be a game changer.
One time we were recording and seeing how she was going up and down the stairs. And there was a moment where she almost kind of stumbled and fell backward. And that was just one time. And her mom has mentioned how it can happen very often.
It's a 2-story home. So as you come up, you'll see that we have railings all on one side. Same problem we had in the garage. Here's Zoey. But they're gonna do railings on this side now, coming up so that we can have her hold on both sides. Feel free to come on up. This is where they're gonna do a handbar or a railing that comes down so that she can toilet appropriately, hang on, pull pants up with something to hold on to. They're gonna get us a stool that'll kind of be a frame, and it'll have a backing because she falls off these stairs a lot. So it'll protect her from losing her balance and falling. So it'll give her that security and just protect her. So that's really exciting. We spend a lot of time out on the porch, and then a lot of neighbors like coming over, and this is where Zoey wants to run to them to play. So this is gonna be where they're gonna put some hand railings here just to make it safer for her to go up and down the stairs safely.
When there are challenges in front of me, when I feel unstable, like I might fall, and think about turning back or giving up when my mind tells me I can't, I look inside myself and find the strength that lives deep down. And I tell my mind, yes, I can.
Like I said, she's so strong. And when I think she's not going to be able to handle it, she surprises me. You know, and she handles things a lot better than I probably would have. You know. Thank you, baby.
I'm extremely excited about the modifications because I'm excited to not have her fall down the stairs again, hopefully ever, and be able to walk into the house safely and just navigate those things, because it gives her dignity, you know, and it gives her more independence.
I just want to be safe in my house, and like I want to be safe with my family too. So I'm really excited for these changes, and I'm really excited for what's going to happen around me.
What a great story this family has. Esta familia es una inspiración. So let's get this project kicked off and get going.
After meeting with Zoey and her family, we fully understand that safety is an urgent concern. The upgrades necessary to make the house fully accessible may seem simple, but they will be life-changing. For this project, we are going to install handrails on both sides of the main stairway, handrails on the garage stairs, a platform in the garage so Zoey can get her balance when entering and exiting, bathroom grab bars in the upstairs and downstairs bathrooms, and a railing on the outside stairs. The estimated project cost is $5,000, and the estimated timeline to reveal day is 2 weeks. With her new modifications, Zoey will be safer and will enjoy her independence even more.
So what we did is we demoed the existing stairs in the garage. There was a platform and a couple steps up. The garage door opened straight up. She had to walk downstairs, and then there was another awkward platform that she had to step onto, and that caused a lot of tripping hazards for her. Inside we took off, there was only one single handrail going up to the second floor. That was also too large of a handrail for her small hands to hold. So we took that off. Being able to add handrails everywhere, that she has the confidence now to go down those steps and not fall, has been huge for both mom and dad. We were working, and we had already planned to put some handrails down the side of the exterior front steps. Once we started, we realized that those steps were really not adequate for her, even if we added handrails. And we're able to re-pour those steps to be easier for her to climb up with the handrails. It's super important to help families like Zoey's and everybody in the community to really be able to accomplish things independently where, you know, they don't have the ability to do that themselves, and we have resources and skills that can really help and impact their lives.
So I have known Zoey since she was about 18 months, not quite 2 years, somewhere right around there. And I just introduced myself, and they told me their story that they had just moved here and they were looking for services for Zoey. She has cerebral palsy, which for anyone who doesn't know what cerebral palsy is, it just means at some point during the development of the baby in utero or during the birth process, there was a lack of oxygen to the brain, and it can impact how the body works. Now, Zoey is fortunate that she's very bright, capable, she can speak, and she attends regular school. Her limitations are primarily physical. When we evaluated how Zoey navigates her environment, what we found were our primary concerns were safety, so that her parents didn't feel like she had to be supervised as she went up and down the stairs. They could feel more confident that if Zoey says, I'm going up to my bedroom, they didn't feel like they had to follow her. You ask anyone, anybody, where is your safe place? They're gonna tell you their home. And for so many of our families, that's not what their house is for them. It's not that home that we all want. It's a house with barriers and limitations and added stress to an already stressful life. So for us to come in and just help them to breathe, because they now know that their home is safe for their loved one and easier, and it's eased the burden for them to help care for their loved one, because that's all they want to do is be able to take care of their loved one and help them reach their potential and do it in a stress-free environment.
En el proyecto de Zoey tuvimos varios patrocinadores. Nuestro patrocinador mayor, Churchill Mortgage, FedEx y Ibiza Life Radio. También tuvimos Pillars with Purpose, Premier Design Build y Downtown Franklin Rotary, así como Turner Construction, la Iglesia Episcopal de San Pablo y la comunidad local. Es importante que ustedes sepan que estos proyectos son posibles por medio de sus esfuerzos, su apoyo, impactando de por vida a una persona.
We're here today at Zoey's for the final reveal. Estamos aquí en el proyecto de Zoey para la revelación final. Let's check in with Teresa and see how the modifications came out. Hablemos con Teresa sobre las modificaciones de Zoey.
Hi, how's it going?
¿Cómo estás? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Can you show us the modifications of your home?
I mean, they did these amazing steps with handrails on both sides. As you can tell, Zoey can go up and down and always have a railing to hold on to. Mm-hmm. Now when she comes out of her room, she can hold on here and hold something to go that way to the bathroom, or if she needs to travel with something, she's more secure. So in here, they gave her this.
Okay.
And this, she can get up here now and brush her hair and reach the sink and brush her teeth and just feel really safe. And if she were to lose her balance, this catches her and prevents her from falling back. Then they added this so she can hang on to it and get secure and use it to help her grab the toilet paper or do what she needs to do. And this handlebar here, she can use also for toileting, but also to get in and out of the tub. It's been really nice to have something so simple that makes such a big change.
For sure.
But look at, I mean, she can go up and down safely. So when she's going down, her right side is stronger. So now, you know, she can go down holding on to this. They actually painted this bathroom too. And she now has these handles on either side that she can use. It's something so simple, but makes a huge difference.
For sure.
Then in here,
So she uses this after school, right? Like
before school, after
after school.
And then every time we go anywhere, come home, this is where we go.
She's safer.
She's much safer because she's fallen here before. And now she has both handles, and they even made sure there wasn't any hard edges here that she could bump into. So they sanded those down and made sure they were they were rounded. I mean, just every single detail. They were so thoughtful to think of all these things and really go out of their way to make sure she was safe.
Wow. Mom is super happy because she was expressing how every time Zoey was going up and down the stairs without the home modifications, she was always scared because she wants to let Zoey do her own thing, but also she wants to be there for her if something were to happen. But now she's able to not worry as much because Zoey has those home modifications. Definitely life is a little bit easier for Zoey now, not just for her, but her entire family, her siblings, her parents. She can be more independent, and you have to keep in mind that she's not going to be a child for forever. She's going to keep growing, but she has those home modifications that will help her for the rest of her life. I brag about Zoey all the time. So. I love your family.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. And I love you guys. So thank you.
Thank you for letting us into your home.
It's incredible. She's fallen less, and she's able to be so much more independent in that area that it reduces a lot of stress. Acerca de las renovaciones, me siento muy agradecida, me siento contenta. Me da mucha alegría saber que mi hija tiene lo que necesita para estar segura en su hogar, en su casa. Sí, me siento más a gusto, como hay menos chance que se me va a caer. Me siento como que ella está más segura en su casa, y también yendo de su recámara al baño puede cargar una toalla o un cambio de ropa y agarrarse con la otra mano cuando antes no podía y era más probable que se iba a caer, y ahora pues está más segura y puede ser un poco más independiente, y eso le da a ella más autoestima.
From my heart, I'm very appreciative, really am. Well, the fact that Tucker House was able to do all these, modifications and stuff, because we were really just concerned with her safety, and the fact that she has these things in place now to keep her safe makes us feel a lot better about being able to stay here in this home.
I think that the things that Tucker House has done, that you guys have done, definitely make it more of a home for Zoey specifically, but for all of us. You know, as a mom, to see my kids happy and safe is everything. So, yeah.
And grow up safely.
And grow up safely.
I just want to say that I feel like it's more safe for me and I can do more stuff. I can get around the house easier. And I'm just grateful for you guys, and I'm grateful for my family, and I'm just happy about it. To mean that this house is safer for me and my family.
It was great to see the community come together to make this project happen for Zoey and her family. It takes the support of our financial partners like Churchill Mortgage, but it also takes the support of viewers like you. Necesitamos tu apoyo también. Visit tuckershouse.org to get in touch. Visiten tuckershouse.org para hablar con nosotros. We will see you on the next episode of House to Home. Take care. Cuídense.